Agriculture is known to be the backbone of Africa. However, despite its strategic position, the sector continues facing a number of challenges, including inadequate financing. During the chefs' gathering and policy convening, stakeholders decried infrastructural gaps, lack of cold storage, poor transport, and insufficient investment.
We need to talk about one agenda we are all fighting for, that bridging the gap of our local cuisine into the international world.
So to have food sovereignty is to claim the responsibility from the production to transportation. Production, that is everything to do with the manufacturing, processing, and then everything else, and then transportation, distribution.
And the level of investment that is allocated to reviving African food system is very low. So because of this, the erosion of African food and also the culture related to that is very, very high.
They also cited increasing disconnection of youth from African food traditions, effects of climate change, land degradation and policy neglect on seed sovereignty and traditional crops.
So now for us to secure that, we must make sure that we don't entrap our food genes by introducing new genes that are genetically modifying. We don't introduce them.
There was concern over policy contradictions where agroecology is embraced rhetorically but sidelined in practice. Dr. Million Bile, the General Coordinator of the Alliance for Food Sovereignty in Africa, explains more. The country coordinator, Pelam Uganda, Josephine Akia Luimbazi, says there is need to bridge gaps in research on agroecology and deliberately increasing production of indigenous foods.
We should be proud to eat and consume our own foods, our Ugandan foods, our Tanzanian foods, because this is who we are. But we are also trying to see how do we increase the production of these foods. Because the question on the consumption on the demand side is, can we sustain the demand of these foods? So we have to work with the farmers to ensure that production is sustained.
The stakeholders are now demanding implementation, not merely the drafting of national and regional food sovereignty policies.
So now we need to look into these laws, try that we embed our agroecological principles inside those laws.
As for Uganda, we are in the process of developing a national agroecology strategy, and we are hopeful that this will be passed by our ministry.
In the Kampala Declaration, there is some elements of mentioning of African food, African culinary heritage, but not in the bigger vision.
I'm Benjamin Jumbe, NTV, Weekend Edition.